So I'm sure a lot of you are here for a certain number of reasons. One is that you're sub to me and you're here because you saw this video in your subscription feed, which I thank you by the way. And the other one is that you searched this up because you feel like you're not really being consistent at Valorant. Now, just to get one thing out of the way, being consistent is very hard for any first person shooter. Even people that are at the top level and pros are not consistent every time they play. So don't expect to be consistent every single time because it just can't happen. You're not a machine and you're gonna have bad days, so don't be so down on yourself whenever those bad days do come. That being said, however, there seems to be a general consensus on Valorant and just how inconsistent somebody can be when playing that game in particular. Now, in my personal experience, I think that I'm about an 80% consistent and 20% inconsistent player, which means that out of 100 times that I play, 20 of those times my aim will not be on point. And there are times when I play Valorant where I feel like a god. I feel like I can't die. I feel like I'm hitting all my shots. And there are times where I feel like I've never played a shooter before in my life. Now, I don't want you to feel alone in being inconsistent because it's actually a big problem with Valorant in particular for some reason. It was such a big problem, in fact, that there was a Reddit thread on why this could possibly be happening to so many people.
Just doesn't seem like the play. Man, it's crazy how fucking... I don't feel that on any other shooting game. You know that? Counter-Strike, sometimes. Valorant is even heavier on it. On feeling like a god one day, and then feeling like you've never played a day in your life the next day. And I can't shake that on Valorant. It's weird.
Now, this isn't just something that people that are bad are saying. There's actually a lot of people in High Diamond and High Immortal that are even Radiant that say that they just can't be consistent at Valorant the way they could be consistent in other shooters. Now, a lot of people do compare this obviously to CSGO, where there is some inconsistency, but it's not nearly as high as Valorant. Now, first thing first, getting the elephant out of the room, a lot of the times it is us and we are the reason that we are being inconsistent. I feel like sometimes we're tired and our reaction time might not be on point, or sometimes I'm just missing shots and you're gonna lose gunfights that you don't normally lose. Now, ego aside, there are days where I can't hit a single thing and it's completely my fault. But what I do notice is that whenever I do have bad days on Valorant once in a while, it's not because of my aim all the time. What I experience, and I'm sure what a lot of you experience as well whenever you are having bad days, is that I'm getting insta-killed the second I see anybody. Now, we do have to take into consideration the performance of the people we're playing against. Sometimes you're just going to be put up against better players, or the players that you're playing against might be feeling themselves that day and might be popping off. Now, being at the rank that I am, I tend to run into the same people, and a lot of the times I know who I can beat and who I have trouble with. But sometimes the people that I normally beat will beat my team decidingly, and they might be having a really good day, or I might be having a bad day. So there are a lot of other variables that we have to take into consideration. That being said, though, I do feel like something is going on in the background of Valorant when it comes to connectivity and ping. While yes, there are some days where my aim is complete garbage, there are other days where I'm playing extremely bad, but it's not because of my aim, because like I said before, I'm getting insta-peeked by people and dying the second I see anybody. Now, while I'm sure that there are some people that are really good at the game and they could just be outplaying me, or they see me a little bit faster than I do think that there is something going on. I'm sure it's happened to all of you where you have a game where you just kill everything, and then the next game you're getting insta-peeked and insta-killed, and there's not really much you can do about it. You can't even react to a lot of it a lot of the times because it honestly just happens so fast. For a game like Valorant that tried so hard to claim that they were gonna get rid of latency and ping, I think it's one of the games with the most peakers advantage and the most ping problems. And while this doesn't really happen to me, there are a lot of players that do suffer from packet loss, which can actually affect your gameplay by a good amount. Now, I am going out on a limb and saying that Valorant might have some ping issues. There might be nothing at all. It might just be my excuse because I get mad whenever I have those kind of days or those kind of games. But I feel like it's too much of a coincidence that everybody is actually thinking about this at the exact same time. I mean, if players who have had thousands and thousands of hours on CSGO feel like this about Valorant, I feel like it should be something that should be looked at least. I've never had this kind of consistency problem with any other game. While I do have, like I said before, days where I'm bad and stuff like that, it's never been to this point where it's on a game by game basis. So I kind of start at the beginning of the game and I get peeked and I get killed, and I kind of know it's going to be one of those games where I can't really do much about people peeking me pretty much. I have to catch people off guard in order for me to get my kills. So let me know what you guys think. If you're suffering this as well, let me know if you think it's a ping issue or if you think it's just, you know, our reaction times, or maybe we're just playing bad that day. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, you know, a lot of people think like this, so if you are going through this as well, don't feel too bad about it. Don't think that you're complete garbage, because odds are you might just be having a bad game. Anyways, guys, this has been The Cure, and I hope you all enjoy your day. You have a good one. Make sure to wash your hands.